Good day. How you doing? Just in case you are following me for the very first time, I am Glaze Gibbs, and this is my story. My story is my ministry. Check me out and subscribe to my channel, the Glaze Gibbs, on YouTube. Check out me on Instagram, IG, Glaze Gibbs. My story is my ministry, and I believe if I, Glaze Gibbs, can go down that wrong track and be able to turn my life around and change it around, I believe anybody can change. It's only because of the grace of God, and I give thanks each and every day that I am alive, that I am free, that I am able to share my story, which is my ministry. Like I say, with my ministry, I am not your traditional minister. I am not trying to preach to anybody. What I'm doing is I'm using my life experience as my ministry, sharing my story with the younger generation and anybody that's at risk, getting them to understand, you know what, here it is, you are forgiven. We all make mistakes, but let he or she without sin cast the first stone. And to me, what I had to do is I had to get on my knees. I had to ask for forgiveness over and over and over again. I had to reach out to the victim, their family, asking them for forgiveness. And you know what? That's a tough pill, because a lot of people is not going to forgive you from destroying their life, from being responsible for, one of their family member being murdered. People is not going to forgive you. Some people do and some people don't. But you have to, make amends. You have to ask for forgiveness and be sincere in your approach. And that's what I did. But the most and the biggest thing that I had to do is, because I beat myself up for years, because I'm asking for forgiveness. I'm giving forgiveness, but I'm not forgiving myself, because the weight of the pain and the suffering that you put the victim and their family through, you do not wish upon your worst enemy. So in order to go through that healing process, what I had to do is I had to forgive myself. But anyway, I want you to take your time, follow me, get to know me. My story is my ministry, and I'm not here to try to glamorize anything. I just want people to understand there's no shortcut in life. If you want to do it right, you got to sit back and think about and ask yourself the company that you keeping. I became Glaze Gibbs by the age of 24. Everything, if you look back on my life, if you go to the InfoMind channel on YouTube, if you check out the Black TV interview, or you check out any interview about me, it show you like everything that I did, it was before I was like 24 and younger. So you sit back and I think about it. I was a kid. I was a kid that wanted to be grown. I was a kid that wanted to be down. When you 14 years old, 15 years old, when you're supposed to be having the best year of your life, going to school, getting an education, developing principles and morals, I went astray. Despite I was brought up into the church, I knew right from wrong. I was baptized in South Carolina. I used to go to church. I used to be on I used to go to Sunday school every Sunday. I used to be on the usher board. I used to be on the singing choir. At times I think I can sing. And yet and still, what happened? Why did I went astray? Because I want to be down. I want to be cool. I became what you call an actor. We got plenty of actors out there. And our terminology is fronting. Fronting is the same thing as acting other than yourself. So here it is, growing up in the project, or growing up in the Bedford-Stuyvesant section, the East New York section. You want to be cool. You want to be down. You want to be everything else but yourself. So you watch certain people and see what they're doing, and then you want to be like them, especially if you feel they're making money, they dressing nice, they got the girls, they got the fancy car, they got the jewelry, they got the nice apartment, a house. You want to be down. And guess what? You want the easy way out. A lot of these guys, they didn't have jobs. They lived off the street. They did everything it took to become hustlers. What cool about hustling? What cool about picking up a brick, throwing at the prison wall, taking a chance to go to jail? Don't get me wrong. A lot of these guys, that's their livelihood. A lot of them feel that's the only thing they know. No, that's not the only thing that we know. If we go to school, we get an education, you develop working habit, work ethic. Trust me, if you look at it and you do the math, you hang out with Bob. Bob, only thing he want to do, get high, play hooky, chase girls, drink wine, drink alcohol, go ahead and burglarize people's apartment, go ahead and stick people up, eventually become a drug dealer, eventually probably get into hurting people, shooting people, killing people. Who want to be around that? Because once again, it's going to be a price to pay. Or you look at your other buddy, Tom. What is Tom doing? Tom is a square. Tom been an A student. Tom automatically right now graduated from Brooklyn Tech. Here it is, he got people like, college trying to recruit him to get him to go to any type of college he want. So those are things like opportunity. Here it is right now is Tom, what he did, go to school. Got him a hell of a job. Leave the neighborhood. Trying to come back. Trying to help the other kids to get where he's at. To get them to do it right the first time. Letting them know, listen, man, it's all about saving. It's all about investment. It's all about ownership. These are the things that it's all about. Later for that street life. Let's look at all our friends that went to the right. Look how good they doing. They still alive. They able to take care of their family. They're not worrying about anything. Okay, look at the other guys that went to the left. These guys is either in and out of jail. They become what? Career criminals. Sit back and think about it. Do you want a career in the legal world, the working class, whereas when you retire, you got pension, you got benefit? Or do you want a career as a career criminal? That what's going to happen? You don't have no pension, you don't have no benefit. Chances are you don't have no medication, Medicare, you don't have anything. Chances are, guess what? You're going to die being homeless, being hungry, being incarcerated. Come on, let's do the math. What do you want to do? And to me, it took me to go out there, as some people say, jump off the porch at an early age. Jumping up in the porch, getting caught up in a lot of dumb stuff, because I was pretending, I was acting, I was fronting. And here it is right now. It's only because of the grace of God I was able to stop this nonsense. I grew up too fast. Back then, we was playing Grand Theft Auto Live with our life. It was no reset button to hit. We was out there on the street actually doing everything they doing in this game now. Now these kids get to sit up in their living room on a big screen TV and play Grand Theft Auto Live all day long. The only thing different is they can keep hitting that reset button. So they keep doing it and they master it and they become champion at playing Grand Theft Auto Live. And then you know what they do? They go out in a free world thinking if they master in a game, they can master in society. Don't be hoodwinked. Don't lose your life, lose your freedom over some stupidity. Guys, listen, there's no shortcut in life. Do it right. Do it right the first time. Trust me, I know. I'm speaking for personal experience. I'm not sitting here telling you other people's story. I'm telling you my story, the Glaze Gibbs story. I want you to use this and take heed to it. Share it with somebody. Because once again, I done did everything in my life from A to Z. And I'm not proud of my action. I done hurt a lot of people. I done destroyed a lot of lives. And it's only because of the grace of God, for his mercy, for his forgiveness. And I had to forgive myself in order to move on. Because God forgave me. Some of the victim family forgive me. But I didn't forgive myself. I was beating myself out about my whole life, my whole situation. Like, why? Why did I become who I became? And here it is right now. It's no different. Like God delivered Daniel out of the lion den. He delivered me, the lost soul, the lost sheep, Glaze Gibbs. He delivered me out of the lion den and he made me whole and he gave me another opportunity. And this time what I'm doing with this opportunity, I'm taking my time to share my story with y'all. If I can change, anybody can change. Why? Because change comes from within. Check me out, guys. Follow me on YouTube, my YouTube channel, Glaze Gibbs. Check out my Instagram channel, Glaze Gibbs. DM me, keep in contact. And listen, for anybody that is interested in order your signed copy, the Glaze Gibbs story, a true story of change and redemption beyond lucky. If I can change, anybody can change. You can order your copy by emailing me, Brian, BRIAN, Gibbs, GIBBS, 1201 at yahoo.com. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. Call me, text me, email me, DM me about Q&A. I want to go live. I want to start going live on YouTube. I want to go live on IG. I want to go live on Facebook. Bear with me. I'm learning how to utilize this tech savvy. Stay safe, guys. Stay safe. Protect yourself at all times. One love.